Hi, my name is Gabriel Ortiz, and I'm going to talk about my testimony. Today I'll be speaking about one thing that really changed my life and really bolstered my idea of Christ and Christianity as a whole. So for me, the event happened July the 4th, 2016. Up until this point, I was a Christian, but I had strayed away from Christianity. I had been in and out of the church and very much struggling with my ideas of being a Christian as a whole. I still regularly attended church and my whole family was Christian, but there was just something missing and I couldn't figure out what it was. So on July the 4th, I woke up to the worst news that I've ever received, and that was that my father had gotten into a crazy car accident and it had severely injured him. He came out with several lacerations on his body and 2 broken legs. And at this time, my father, he was the sole provider for my family, basically, because my mother had also, and 2 weeks before, had surgery, so she was pretty much immobilized because she had a severe stomach tumor, and she had to get that removed. So with him out, that became, for me, to be the provider for my family. I had to provide many things for them emotionally, and it was a very hard task for me, and I had to step up for them because my father, he at the time could not work for about 6 months, so I had to become the person who really stepped up to take care of my family. So through this, God, he showed me the values of being Christian. He showed me that I had to be a servant unto my family when there was no one else there to serve them. And he showed me that he would take me through this. And although he showed me these things, it didn't stop me from being a human, actually, because, well, for 6 months after that, I became very depressed, actually, because the burden of taking care of my family was something that I wasn't equipped for yet. I was still a very young child, and I was very depressed for about 6 months because I felt like I was giving so much of myself to my family and to others that I had nothing for myself. And through this, God, he led me through a wilderness season where he showed me that it wasn't others that I was supposed to rely on. It wasn't myself, it wasn't my mom or dad, but it was him. It was through this crushing that God showed me that it was only through him that I was going to be completed again. It was only through him that I was going to be whole again and be the person that he created me to be. And now, my parents are fully healed. And my father, through this brokenness, he started his own company. In this past year, my father has made over $300,000 in his company. And now, I'm at SCU, and I'm pursuing what God has for me in being a pastor. And I'm going to continue to pursue this. And none of this would have happened if it were not for that day on July the 4th. And although it was the most tragic day of my life, I thank God every day for what happened, because he brought me through tragedy and he showed me that he is faithful. The one thing that I want everyone to know from what I went through was that God is faithful. He'll never take you through anything that you can't go through. And he's always faithful. Thank you.